Hi everybody, and welcome to this weekly energy update. Well, we have a couple different themes here going on. We have what you've seen as The Office, where the updates are, weekly, your weekly energy forecast. Then we've seen the next theme and the next environment, which was the lounge, where we kind of hang out and we talk about lifestyle stuff, and I entertain you with my crazy antics, and people just show up and we listen to jazz, and that kind of became a thing organically, but everybody seemed to like it, so whenever I could do the lounge again, I will. And now we have another environment in this lovely pandemic. I'm trying to create for you guys environments so you could feel like we're not just seeing Marisa in the same environment all the time. You also had the crazy windy environment early on where I would walk down the street and you wouldn't hear me because of the wind. But now we're having the serene energy of the deck. Now, once the deck becomes the porch, then that'll be a whole new environment, the porch. But right now, it's just the deck because things aren't really put together yet, and I'm going to be trying to put together something really nice on the porch so we can hang and reflect. Now, this energy update is just as frustrating to me as it probably is to you. I needed to come outside because my mind is just completely racing the last couple of days. If you're experiencing, and what I put in the headline is the clash of the dualistic energies, it's actually getting even more intense from a couple days ago. Meaning that you want to go, and do, and achieve your goals, and get ready and move. But all these little tiny details are preventing you from getting things done. Like these minor, tiny frustrations are not allowing you to get things done. So it's very important. And sometimes you might have to spend, like, let's just take, for instance, you might need something for, I don't know, you might want to log into your bank account and you have some sort of glitch and you have to spend 2 hours on customer service to update some sort of new software, and it takes you like 3 hours to do. These are the kind of little frustrations that are going on, and they're so annoying to where you are just like, I can't believe I just spent 1 or 2 or 3 hours on this little technological problem or this phone issue or updating software or doing whatever I have to do, or trying to just go out and get a project done and you don't have what you need. And then you find out it's like, say you want to put together something and you find out you just have one little screw that's missing and nobody has it at the stores that you need it from. It's discontinued and you have to try to find some sort, like, just stuff like this is happening. And if you're feeling very frustrated about it, I understand, because I'm going through it too. So this dualistic energy, it's like you're like a bull kind of wanting to get out of the gate, and you just keep jamming into the gate and you just can't move. And this goes like across the board, like people are just not able to move ahead. And this is with people's like major projects that are going on. So this could be anything. This could be a home improvement project. This could be just a career change you want to make, or a change to your business, or just a change with some personal work you're doing. Anything. These minor frustrations are getting in the way. But what's going on is you're trying to actually finally, coming out of this last month's energy, you're trying to actually move to that next level in consciousness. Hi guys, I just want to say hi to a couple people. I have someone here from Canada. How you guys all doing out there? How are things with the pandemic out there? I see my friend Craig online. Hi Craig, it's nice to see you. Hope you're riding your dirt bike. Mary, nice to see you too. Good to see everybody. So as I was saying, you're not going to be able to move. So like you have to, but the thing is that in order to go to that next level that you want to go to, and in order to like move to that next level, what the universe is showing you is that you're kind of not ready yet. You're not ready to like move to the next level because there are certain little tiny things that aren't a part of your foundation that you kind of have to fix so you can upgrade to that next level and have the foundation that you need to do the things to get done. And this is, stuff that probably are minor things that you probably just didn't do 6 or 8 months ago because you're like, well, why do I have to update my credit card? I don't really need to do that. Why do I have to update my software? I don't need to do that. Why do I have to get these screws? They'll have them in 6 months or 8 months. Why do I have to get this? Why do I have to fix the hose in the backyard? I'm not going to need it till the summer. And then you come to where you need it and it's not there. So it's kind of like the universe is kind of showing you, hey, you kind of let a lot of things go and didn't update a lot of these things as you've been doing. So it's kind of like not the universe's fault. It's just kind of like, hey, we need to do these annoying things before we can kind of get going and get to the next level. So the amount of mental frustration today is kind of like, it's kind of awful. So if you are in a position where you could just, for me right now, I'm hanging out with you guys outside, and yes, I'm doing a webcast and providing you with information, but to me, like, I need to sit outside right now and take a couple deep breaths. So for you, it might be good for you to take a couple deep breaths outside and just wind down and relax. Universal energy, it's kind of like for the past month, I was able to give you kind of 3 days ahead of time of what's going on and what's opening and not opening and what to expect. I think right now it's kind of like there's no real protections in place. So everything's a free for all. You guys are just going to have to make, your own decisions as to kind of what you feel is best for you to do at this point. Thanks, Megan, for recognizing my lovely theme and background. I'm still in the midst of creating the intuitive development courses. I'm actually going in a whole other direction with that. And I'm thinking about creating like a little membership community and stuff where people could kind of connect, and people that have abilities, and those of you that want to connect with other people that have abilities, or you've taken the course and you want to share readings with each other or share sessions and practice. I'm going to try to create that community that we once had at the school where people could get together and do these things. I'm going to try to create that online for people too. So it just won't be like, a one-off thing or courses. You're going to have everything all at once, and there's going to be some live webinars with me, and I'm going to try to add in this community and also video, everything that everybody's looking for, but it is going to be taking some time to get that done. So I appreciate you guys listening to this. And just remember, I did send out yesterday, I sent out all the videos from this week so that you guys, if you missed them on Facebook, you can look at them again. And then I'm going to be sending out the May Inspirational Message, which is a longer message, a written message about the energies coming out for the month of May. And also the mini messages, which are messages from the other side for people that are reading, that I just kind of channel as I'm writing this. If you're not, and they're not going to be posted on Facebook, they're for our email list subscribers. So if you're not on the list, just go to the description in this video and get on the list. And that email should be going out in the next day or two. So you'll be getting the monthly energies as well. So, okay, I'm sure you guys want some of my random things because I know you like my random stuff. Everybody's been kind of quiet in the last week. Usually you guys send me stuff. You've been reading stuff. You've been doing the research for me. Let me know what's going on. But I haven't been hearing from everybody. That's probably because your mental energy is kind of the same as mine. This is actually a really, really good time to put foundations in place. So if you don't know which way to go or what to do, because most of the time when you're changing your energy or moving to that next level, there are many different directions you could kind of go with it, and you kind of won't start that until you kind of know which direction to go. And sometimes that doesn't ever come to you by yourself. So a year goes by and you're like, oh, I didn't do that writing project, or I didn't do this because I don't know where to start. Good idea to talk to anyone. It doesn't have to be me. It could be a friend, it could be a coach, it could be a mentor, it could be anyone. But it turns out right now, a lot of you are deciding on like different paths to take, and you don't know which ones to take. And some of you that are perfectionists won't take any course at all. So I also have been putting together little mini tips videos. If you missed those, it's on the post below this one on moving through this stuck energy. So these are like 5-minute pre-recorded videos on little tips you could do to move through different energy, or tips on intuition, that kind of thing. So we're going through that. So anyway, Lisa, how are you? Yes, Lisa is one of my clients, my business clients. I offer executive business coaching and relationship coaching. Not just like, people think I only do one-on-one, phone sessions and mediumship, but that's not all I do. I help with business strategy too, and relationship stuff. If people really are looking to decide if they want to still remain in a relationship, or they're looking to change their relationship dynamic and patterns, I offer this to clients who want to do a little bit longer term work. Because you can get a reading and I can tell you, hey, this is off or that's off, but it doesn't really give you an action path to know what to change. Because if you don't change your patterns, nothing's really going to change. You can leave that job or leave that relationship, and you're just going to go into the next job or next relationship with the same problem. So I can sit there and like, you can come and have a session and be like, oh, I'm single. When's the next time I'm going to meet the man of my dreams? Well, I'm like, well, I could tell you in July of 2020, you're going to meet a new man, but is this going to be a man of your dreams, or is this going to be just another replay of what you had in the past? Probably, the same thing if you don't make any changes. So I think some people think that like having a reading with a medium or a psychic is kind of like, oh, I'm looking for relief to feel better, knowing what's ahead. But what's ahead is only what you're doing in the moment, and it's only what your patterns are. And you have to change the lane of the highway that you're on to get off a different exit. You know what I mean? It's not just going to change. So I can sit there all day long and be like, oh, here's your energy line, and these are my predictions, and this is what's going to happen in a year from now or 2 years from now. But is it going to be for your highest good? If you don't make any changes, it's probably going to be the same cycle. So are you probably going to meet the new man? Yeah. Are you going to get the new job? Yeah. But you're going to call me a year and a half after that and be like, oh, Marisa, help me. I need to get out of this situation. It's so horrible. And I'll be like, well, what's different? And you'd be like, well, I thought he was really different. It's different from my last one, but you're playing the same patterns. And so the coaching that I do is to actually change those patterns. And this is really effective for people that want to start businesses, or even in holistic businesses, because a lot of times people who do what I do, or they're in the healing arts, or they're in different businesses, don't really think about the business end of things. And they just think about like, how they're feeling or what's going on, and their energy is kind of motivating them. And then when they're at low energy, they can't really perform. So it's important to have a plan for all these things, because like I said in the last video, this is the time to throw the dart at the board and see if it sticks. You know what I mean? This is the time to do that, because you have a window of opportunity. I think it was 2 days ago I said 7 days, so now it's 5 days. Take some sort of crazy risk in the next 5 days. Just take a crazy risk. I don't care what it is. And I'll tell you a story about myself. If you want to hear it, I don't know. I'm the only one here, so it's not like I could talk to somebody else. I got to get some other people as guests on this thing. So when I was, I graduated college. I did graduate college, and I didn't go to medium college. A lot of people ask me that, so did not. And I decided to work this is only the only time I ever worked for somebody was in between, right after college. And I did not like it. It's not who I am. I don't want to work for anybody. In fact, I was let go because I put on a psychic fair. I really did. Boss wasn't up for it. He told me it wasn't going to make a lot of money. And I'm like, you know what? I think a lot of people are going to come out for this. No, he didn't. He was very against it. I put it on, and it was his biggest event. And I think he hated me for it. Yeah. He also had male reviews, and those did well, but they were like the Chippendales dancers or whatever, and the women came out, and they were just different type of clientele. But a lot of people came out for that psychic fair. And I think he was like not happy that it went well. And so I got fired. And that was my last job. And I said to myself, I had a dream. I had a dream of doing some stuff with new media, video and film production. It was something I always wanted to do. And I just picked the best school that I knew of in the country. And I said, you know what? I'm going to throw the dart at the dartboard. And if I get in, I'm going. And if I'm not, I'm staying. And that's going to determine my life. And it turned out I got in. And I ended up going to graduate school in Boston for new media, film, and video production. And obviously, I use those skills in different ways, but that's not what I do now. But it was a dream I had and something that I did. So this is another opportunity for you guys to throw the dart at the board. I don't care how crazy it is. Just do it. You know, you may have been rejected with some of this stuff in the past. Just do it. See what happens. The worst thing that could happen is someone says no or it doesn't work out. But the best thing that could happen is it could change your life entirely. And that's what had happened for me. Now, the whole rest of the story, we could talk about that another time, because that's even more weird and interesting about how things came to be, you know, with me as a medium, because I didn't ever think that I'd be doing this full time. And this has been the last almost 20 years. So I hope you guys are liking the background. I did this for you and for myself because I needed to breathe. So, yeah, I wanted to give you guys some motivation and maybe some inspiration to just throw the dart at the board. And you know what? I want you to tell me about it. If you throw the dart at the board, even write it down here. You know, if you write it down in the comments section, then you're accountable to someone. You're telling me, and I'm going to hold you accountable. You're going to tell me, hey, this is what I want to do. This is my dream. And in the next 5 days, I'm going to throw the dart at the board. And I want to see who does it. So if you feel that you have some courage, if anyone feels they have some courage, I know Lisa has some courage because she's been doing it. I want you guys to just write it in the comments section. This is what I'm going to do. And it could be so bizarre and weird, but I want you to do it. And then I want you to tell me what happens. And it might not work out. It might not. I'm not telling you it is, but some of you, it might work out. So give it a go. Does anybody have any questions about that? About how to move yourself to doing that? Or does anybody have any roadblocks they're facing with that? Just put it in the comments if you're saying, hey, I don't think I could do this because of this. This is my challenge with doing this. I want to know what that challenge is, and maybe I could motivate you and address it, because I want a lot of you to benefit from this energy opening that's here. I have to do it. I haven't done it yet. I've been procrastinating. There's something I want to do. I want to see if it happens. Okay, Lindsay, you're saying you're in a mental roadblock. Okay. Well, what are you in a mental roadblock? Tell me more about that. Tell me more about what you want to do. What's the mental block? Like, what are you trying to do, and what's your excuses why you can't? So give me some details. I know some of you have mental blocks because I'm telling you, we all do. But what are some of those things? Give me a situation, like a specific situation that's in front of you. What do you want to do about it? It's current. It's not like I want to change my whole life, because we already talked about that. If you want to change your whole career path and all your relationships, you need to deal with your patterns. Okay, Lindsay, good. Okay, you want to pick up writing again. I could tell you this one thing as a writer. You are not ever going to feel like you want to write. You're not going to ever feel like you want to sit down and that you want to write. In fact, when you decide you want to write, you're going to do all the other things that are in the house so that you could distract yourself from actually sitting down to write. Like, you're going to decide to clean at that point, do laundry. You're like, I need to have the whole house clean before I write. I need to be rested before I write. Not going to happen. That is a mental block a lot of writers face. And what I want you to do is I just want you to sit down, set a time, open your laptop, and just think about writing a paragraph. That's all I want you to do. And there's a phrase that's move the muscles and the mind will follow. And that's really true. And once you just sit down and push through that first 5 minutes, you will be able to move through, and you'll probably write more than a paragraph. But I just want you to actually push through the discomfort just to try, and give yourself 15 minutes to write, and that's it. It's kind of like exercising 15 minutes a day. So I want you guys to have a goal. I want you guys to put that goal in the comments, not for me, but for you, that you're going to do something crazy in the next 5 days. And not like crazy, you're going to hurt other people, but something you're going to just do, and you're going to see what happens. And it's kind of exciting. What could come back? Nobody knows. So I'm going to touch base with you guys again about that. I'm going to try to get a lounge video call in with you guys soon, because I know you guys had a lot of fun with that. And that's really relaxing. Yeah. So I went off on a little bit of a tangent. I'm going to try to put together another tips video for you guys. And like I said, if you're not getting these videos, make sure you go in the description and get on my email list, and I send them out once a week. And then the newsletter's coming out also. Okay. I actually have to go. I think I've given you guys a lot of information. You have the deck. The deck we talk. Now I'm seeing patterns here. The office, we get down to business in the office. We talk about what's coming up, world energy, your energy, random stuff. This is business. The lounge, we have entertainment in the lounge. Plenty of laughs, plenty of lifestyle stuff. If you want to hear about something in the lounge, you got to make it interesting. You got to make the topic fun. Put the topic here. And at the deck, we talk about motivation and inspiration for creativity. I'm seeing how it's working out. This is great. So I hope I entertained you guys. If not, actually distracted you for a little bit. But I have another meeting to go to. I would sit here another hour because I'm comfortable. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm in NEPA. I don't know what type of tree that is back there, but it looks pink and it looks cool. And I thank you. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. I'll see you very soon.